is just one of 219 viruses actively trying to destroy your body. Let's face it, shingles isn't going away, and your risk of an outbreak isn't going anywhere either. Especially if you're 40 plus. But here's where some good news enters the story. I'm so blessed and honored to share with you something that has never even been introduced into the world until now. And after months and months of painstaking work and a lot of help from doctors and scientists, I'm proud to introduce to you Z-Cleanse, the first ever all-natural shingles prevention supplement on the planet. Now, Z-Cleanse not only helps prevent shingles, it's also been proven clinically to help those who have already gotten shingles from another serious outbreak. In fact, Z-Cleanse has even been shown to prevent shingles by a staggering 93% in adults over 40. This is a game changer and needs to be a part of your daily routine if you're over the age of 40, no matter if you've had shingles or not. I can promise you, you need to protect yourself, and this is the only way how. I'll tell you exactly what's in Z-Cleanse and what makes it so valuable for you and your family in just a second. But before I do that, just let me say, Z-Cleanse has been uniquely formulated to supercharge your body and give you the boost we all need using completely natural ingredients that are all good for you. I created it using what I learned from my 2 doctor friends when my wife was sick, and years of research since then. You're probably wondering what's in it. Well, Z-Cleanse is stuffed to the brim with 28 life-enhancing ingredients specifically formulated to do 2 things. First, to seriously upgrade your quality of life, and second, to keep those nasty dormant viruses at bay. Here's what's in Z-Cleanse. Our first root issue busting ingredient is skullcap, an ancient Chinese root used these days to reduce anxiety and improve heart health. Then there's rhodiola, an adaptogen that helps you stay calm, concentrate, while combating the effects of fatigue. Of course, we can't forget the other key adaptogen, ashwagandha, which has been shown to reduce blood sugar and help your body with a wide range of other things such as anxiety, inflammation, and even high cholesterol. Then there's Bacopa monterey, which is a staple of Ayurvedic Indian medicine and has been for thousands of years. It's also thought to prevent anxiety and stress, reduce inflammation, and even possibly help people with ADHD. L-theanine has been found to help increase focus and energy, boost your immune system, support healthy blood pressure, and also help with stress and anxiety. You're probably familiar with vitamins B1, 2, 6, and biotin. They're best known for keeping your energy levels up and processing foods so you can stay healthy. They're also great for immune system support and stress reduction. Can you guess the theme of our ingredients yet? Next up are calcium, magnesium, zinc, and potassium. Collectively, they significantly reduce the risk of infections and promote healthy immune responses in older adults, and are also known for regulating your heart function and nervous system. I could sit here all day and tell you about the incredible and life-altering benefits of this perfect blend, but let's just keep it simple instead. That's what I call a turbocharged list of holistic ingredients. Now, if that wasn't enough to kickstart your system, Z-Cleanse contains a whole slew of other proven natural ingredients and herbs you'll recognize, because we don't believe in ingredients you can't pronounce. Lutein, chamomile, gamma lemon balm, hawthorn, magnolia, passion flower, valerian, oat straw, mucuna pruriens, St. John's wort, hops, griffonia seed. All these ingredients are in Z-Cleanse for a reason. To give your body what it needs to combat shingles and dormant viruses and help you live on your terms. Now, we just covered a lot of ingredients and benefits. Let's be honest here. With all those great for you ingredients at incredibly high levels of purity, it's pretty obvious how beneficial Z-Cleanse will be for you and those you love, isn't it? In case you were overwhelmed by all that, thanks to those incredibly pure ingredients, Z-Cleanse can help you have the energy levels you crave, plus the level of calm and positive mood you deserve. while helping keep your immune system firing on all cylinders. Here's what a few people have said after trying Z-Cleanse for themselves. Z-Cleanse really can immediately change your entire life, simply by giving your body the fuel it needs to really thrive and protect you. It'll be like finally putting the right kind of gas in your car so the engine can work at its very best. Not bad, right? You can finally equip your body and make outbreaks of any underlying viruses or diseases less likely, including shingles. You can feel a boost in natural energy levels, get that zip back into your step, and reduce your overall stress levels, all in a simple capsule you take every morning to get your day started right. Now, let's be straight about something. Earlier, I told you about how I was able to get all the ingredients to effectively fight the shingles virus and the other dormant viruses at my local health store. And while that may be true, there are two clear reasons why this is not the best way to go. Reason number one is that with 28 powerhouse ingredients like you find in our Z-Cleanse formulation, it would honestly cost you a small fortune to get everything you needed in the right amounts. Something like $300 to $400 a month, maybe more. And while that might be better than actually falling victim to shingles or one of those other dormant viruses, let's face it, most of us don't have a spare $400 a month laying around waiting to be spent. That's a monthly car payment and gas for most of us. Plus, you'd be taking about another 20 capsules every morning. Not ideal. And there's another big reason that going the health store route or getting the ingredients from another source isn't the best idea. And that's reason number two, purity. Because of the unique way we develop and manufacture Z-Cleanse, you can be sure the purity is far beyond the random supplements and ingredients you'll find at your local health store. Seriously, check this out. Z-Cleanse contains no artificial ingredients, no gluten, no GMOs, no soy, no fillers, no hidden ingredients, no addictive ingredients, no stimulants, and nothing at all except what your body needs to function at its very best. One of the reasons we're able to keep everything incredibly pure like that is that it isn't made in any regular old facility. Our facility is GMP and FDA approved right here in the USA. By the way, GMP stands for Good Manufacturing Processes. It's a certification from the government that they only give out to the cleanest and most precise manufacturing facilities in the country. All that precision means we don't have massive warehouses filled with Z-Cleanse. So there's a very real chance we may run out. The truth is, this pandemic has made life harder for all businesses, and we're no different. It's way harder than it used to be to get our specialized ingredients in the high purity forms we need them. I'll explain more about that in a moment. We've covered a lot over the last few minutes, and it's time to make a decision. Whether you realize it or not, you're at a crossroads with your health. You can choose to ignore the risk of shingles if you want, and science tells us your chances get worse and worse over time. Trust me, if you think you're at a risk now, it's only worsening in 6 months or a year from now if you don't do anything about it. This is your chance to opt out of that, your chance to rewind the clock and get the immune system you're supposed to have. Think about what life will be like in a few months or even a few years from now. Imagine the next time you get sick, really sick, or the next time a family member gets sick. Will you think back to this moment with even the slightest bit of regret? Now, you've heard the story about how my wife experienced a dramatic improvement in her health. You've seen firsthand how so many others are also experiencing such easy benefits. And you've seen how every single ingredient in Z-Cleanse is scientifically proven to put you in a great position to be the healthiest version of yourself you can possibly be. So I must ask you a few simple questions. Where do you think your immune system will be a month from now? Stronger and healthier? Or on the decline because you're not giving your body what it needs to combat shingles and the other 219 viruses? Really think about those questions. Now, while you do that, I must apologize because I need to be kind of harsh with you here about your answer. Sometimes it's best to speak as plainly as possible. The hard, brutal truth is that if you don't do everything you can to get your hands on Z-Cleanse, your immune system will be weaker after that month is over. That's just aging. Unless you're 25 and a picture of perfect health, that's just what happens, especially after you hit 40. And that's why your danger levels go up for every day you don't have this in your life. That's the harsh reality. And now, I want to ask you a question. Because let's be honest, cranking up your immune system while at the same time gaining more energy and freeing yourself from stress sounds kind of perfect, doesn't it? You've already seen the remarkable stories of how Z-Cleanse is helping others. You've seen how they're getting huge benefits, changing their entire lives just by taking an easy-to-swallow veggie capsule every morning. So now, the big question is, do you want to protect yourself and your family? If not, you can go ahead and close this video before I go any further. But if you do, how much are those health changes worth to you? How much is it worth to 219 proof your immune system now that you're over 40? How much is it worth to protect your family, your wife, your elderly parents? How much is it worth to have peace of mind knowing you're being proactive instead of reacting to something you blew off as a stupid presentation? For our first customers who tried this, they had to pay hundreds, even thousands, because of the limited supply and purity of our formula. And with the results they are seeing and the peace of mind they now have, they would probably continue to pay that. But thankfully, it doesn't have to cost you that much. Sure, if the medical mafia got their hands on a capsule like this, they'd figure out a way to cram it full of dangerous fillers and charge you hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for it each year through a prescription. There was a reason the doctor couldn't come out and help me right there in the hospital. The truth is, you can get in on Z-Cleanse now, or you can wait until Big Pharma gets their hands on it and price gouges you for it. So I want to give you the opportunity to affordably get it now. Because of this, Z-Cleanse has been priced as cheaply as possible, and it wasn't easy to make that happen. You see, most of our one-of-a-kind ingredients are so rare and exotic, they simply don't grow here. Not in a way that allows your body to get any benefit from them anyway. Once the ingredients arrive at our certified facility on U.S. soil, they're tested again. And then, once our specialists have blended all the ingredients together in the very specific ratio that makes Z-Cleanse so potent, the whole thing is tested. If at any point it doesn't meet our very strict guidelines for purity, it's rejected and they start over. As you might imagine, doing all that is not cheap. So you could be forgiven for thinking it would cost you several $100s a month to get a regular supply of Z-Cleanse. After all, if it was a prescription medication, it would probably cost even more than that, and it probably wouldn't work this well either. Now, don't get me wrong. Hundreds of dollars for this would still be completely worth it, given how terribly things can go quickly wrong when it comes to the shingles virus. But here's the thing. It's actually nowhere near that expensive. You see, myself, my wife, my kids, and everybody here at Z-Cleanse really do want to help people. Let's face it, Z-Cleanse works so well that if we were really in it just to make money, we could sell the formulation to some big pharmaceutical company and make millions. That's usually how these things work, but that's not what we're about. And that doesn't help regular people like us. And that means you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars a month. I'll give you the actual price in just a moment. First, you need to know that you're completely protected by a pretty amazing guarantee. This is a full 100% money-back guarantee, so you truly have nothing to lose, only an entirely brighter, healthier, more energized future to gain. I trust you'll make the right choice for you. Do you want this limited time opportunity to claim your very own supply of Z-Cleanse at a huge savings? While supplies are in stock, and while you are backed with a crazy double satisfaction money-back guarantee that virtually removes all risk from you, if the answer to that question is even a maybe, I would strongly urge you to take the second, smarter path, which is to say yes to Z-Cleanse right now. And just to thank you for helping us keep this site going, we'll be doing something we've never done before, and quite frankly, a bit insane on my part. But I want you to get as much value as possible. So, for today only, if you buy 2 bottles of Z-Cleanse right now, we'll gift you an extra bottle absolutely free. That means instead of paying for the regular price of $199 per bottle or $597 for 3 bottles, you'll be saving a staggering amount of $460 off the regular price. But I'm not done, because if you buy 3 bottles of Z-Cleanse right here, right now, I'll send you an additional 3 bottles absolutely free of charge. This deal is huge. So instead of paying $199 per bottle or $1,194 for 6 bottles, you'll be saving an even more staggering amount of $990 off the regular price. And the numbers don't lie. The longer you take Z-Cleanse, the better chance you have of absorbing all of the amazing ingredients and keeping yourself safe. That's probably why the 3 and 6 bottle deals have been such a hit since we rolled out this amazing discount. So please, don't waste another second and grab your supply before it's too late, because even at the time of making this video, our stock is drying up extremely fast. Make your choice below now and decide to protect yourself and your loved ones. I'm so confident in Z-Cleanse and its revolutionary formula. Here's something else I'm willing to offer you. I'll give you a 60-day money-back, no questions asked guarantee. Basically what I'm saying is this. If you, for whatever reason, change your mind or decide you want to take your chances against shingles, all you have to do is let us know at support@zcleanse.com. You'll be given your return instructions and just return your bottles, that's it. Even if they are empty or already used, simply send them back to us and let us know you've returned them, and you'll get a full and prompt refund. And don't worry, you'll get your support email address again once you complete your order. I'll be blunt. If Z-Cleanse doesn't help you and give you the results you want, we don't want your money. So it doesn't matter if it doesn't work for you, and it doesn't matter if you simply don't like it. Just let us know within 60 days and you get your money back. The Scout's honor. And get this, if you decide to try Z-Cleanse today, you'll automatically get put on our premium customer list. And this means we'll guarantee your supply moving forward from here. From time to time, we have to close our store to new customers because the supply lines are running thin. But being on our premium customer list means you'll always get first dibs on new supplies. Not bad, right? We do that because we know that once you feel the difference from taking Z-Cleanse, you're going to want a steady supply. Look, I've done my best to make this an absolute no-brainer for you. But whether you realize it or not, you're standing at a crossroads. On your left is the life you have now. Maybe you have underlying conditions. Maybe you already had shingles once and are terrified about it coming back. Maybe you're at risk from diabetes and worried shingles will increase that risk. Maybe you've noticed you're not as energetic or like yourself as you used to be. And maybe all of that combines to make it tough to keep your immune system in tip-top shape, energy levels high, and with a positive mood. Now, let me be very blunt again. Those things do not improve as you age. They get worse. And that is the path you're on right now. A path to giving in to those 219 viruses. If you continue along that path, only one thing is certain. You really will be a little farther down it a month from now. And the month after that. And the month after that too. It'll slowly but surely sneak up on you, because that's how it works. That's the path you're on right now. Because if you don't do something to stop it, your immune system breaks down. They all do. You lose energy. Your stress levels increase. Happens to everybody. And it'll snowball if it's not controlled. That's literally how it works. Although you probably don't need me to tell you that. So you can choose that. The life of slowly snowballing problems that gradually turn into bigger issues and affect your health and every single moment of your life. Or you can make the smart choice. The choice I wish everybody had. The choice I want everybody to take. The choice to start taking Z-Cleanse each day. The choice to let Mother Nature herself hand you a suit of armor. Start your order below and claim that life for yourself now while you still have a chance to be proactive and to protect not only yourself, but your family as well. Now, if you're still watching, I want to level with you. We've been on a journey together here. You've seen how even when you eat healthy, exercise, and do everything they tell you to, the shingles virus is like many other viruses out there and can quickly sneak up out of nowhere and ruin your family's life for months on end, even longer sometimes. And not to mention, leave you in tens of thousands of dollars in medical debt. And you've seen that once it happens to you one time, it can come back and do it again whenever it wants, whenever your immune system slips and lets it in. But you've also seen how Mother Nature has been providing perfectly natural ingredients to help you fight diseases like this since the beginning of time. You've seen how a handful of carefully selected, ultra-pure ingredients can crank up your immune system until it's like a furnace torching the invaders inside your body. You've seen how humans have already been using some of these ingredients to stay healthy and have more energy for thousands of years. And you've seen how Z-Cleanse sources the most potent versions of those ingredients in the world, and how each batch passes multiple scientific tests before it ever leaves the facility. And you also saw stories from everyday people just like you who are having their lives changed by Z-Cleanse. And lastly, you've seen the two most important things. We've come on this journey together so far, but I can't take this next step for you. It's up to you to make the decision to improve the health of you and your family together. So hit the button below and place your order right now. Your Z-Cleanse supply will be with you as fast as humanly possible because I want you to get the benefits as soon as possible. I want you to become 219 proof. Order now. You'll be so glad you did, I promise. This is John Anthony. Take care and God bless.